Do you have a dirty little secret? Welcome to the club.
And you're all invited.
The first rule of the Dirty Little Secrets Club is tell everyone about the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
We're handing out memberships, free of charge.
Step up to the VIP line and let Dayna and Brimstone take you on a weekly ride of secrets and debauchery.
Now buckle up, Buttercup, because things are about to get heated on the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
What's up, everybody? It is time for another edition of the Dirty Little Secrets Club. We are your hosts.
I'm Dayna Pereira.
And this is Brimstone. And it's going to be another epic episode. Super psyched, super stoked. Because, Dayna, I got to say, we've got some amazing comments that came in this past week. I did take a look. I'm guilty. I looked. And I'm like, all right, this is pretty fun.
No surprises for you this week. You were like, I want to know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I had to look into it this time. I had to see what was going on.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I know some of the stuff it's because I'm usually the one that, puts all of it together. So I read all of them all the time. And man, yeah, this week was fun. Whenever I was throwing it all together, it's like, damn, guys, thank you. Thank you so much for sending those in.
Yeah, no, absolutely love them. And I also wanted to make sure, I know that you and I have been meaning to do this for the last few weeks, but for those of you who are not aware, we're actually now on the Earplug Podcast Network. Herb is an amazing guy over there. He runs the network itself, and known him for many years. Really good dude, and they've got some great shows on there, including the Grindhouse Radio. But what do you call it? But I'm so happy and proud that Dirty Little Secrets Club is on there. And yeah, man, I mean, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in over there if you have already. And hopefully you're enjoying what we're doing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And if you haven't gone over to the Earplug Podcast Network yet, go check them out because, again, they have a lot of awesome shows on there as well. Not just ours. There's a bunch of them over there.
But I will just say, aside from Herb, ours is the best looking. Dayna and I, take
absolutely.
The cake. Just got to say it. You know what I mean? That's our dirty little secret. But
hands down, no competition.
No offense to my GHR pals. They're gonna be like, "What the hell's that all about, Brim?
Yeah.
Why you throwing shade, Brim? What's up, that
dick?
Brim? God damn it, you're a son of a bitch." No, but anyways, what do you call? I think you had something you wanted to let everybody know about as well, correct?
I fucked up. I know everybody is super shocked by that, but last week, at the beginning of the episode, I told Tootsie to send in his feet pictures, and I gave him the wrong damn email address. So, hey, Tootsie, if you're listening, I apologize. The email address, if you want to email us directly, if you are not worried about your anonymity, it is the Dirty Little Secrets Club pod at gmail.com, or just go ahead straight to the Dirty Little Secrets Club and anonymously submit there.
There you go. And, again, I want to do a shout out to our friend Jalapeno Girl. We see you, girl. Anyway, that's all I got to say.
Love her.
That's all I got to say.
So
we love
much.
her. She's great. She's
Yes.
great. So who's kicking off this week? Is it you?
Yeah, sure. I'll go first.
Or does that mean, that I see what the next one is. All right. Go ahead. You go first.
Okay. This one says, I listened to last week's episode and wanted to share. A few years ago, I caught my wife cheating on me in our bed with another man. I always thought I'd get so angry and do something I'd regret. I stared through a cracked door for roughly a minute. My wife and I locked eyes, and she gave me the most lustful look, the look that she wanted and needed me. I ripped my clothes off and joined. My wife and I had the most intense sex of our lives. Knowing she is being fulfilled and needs me gives me satisfaction and gets me off. Since then, my wife will surprise me with another man or woman 2 to 4 times a year. The sex is unbelievably great. Oh, Brim. Oh, Brim.
That face was, I was doing that face that whole time you were talking, just so you're aware. That's why you heard nothing from me during the whole thing.
I was actually shocked. I was like, why? Usually by now, Brim would be like, no.
I'm just, listen, man. Cheating is cheating. That's, for me, cheating is cheating. But, listen, if you were all about that and you joined in and you're okay with that, I don't know what your history was. I don't know if you guys had done three ways before and this was like her way of saying, come on, babe. But, I would think that she would have done something with if you're bringing women in also, bringing with a woman first to at least give you like a heads up, like, hey, and then maybe switched it up later on. Like to me, that would have probably been a little bit more respectful, even though I think having a conversation with you would have been more respectful. But in this specific situation, it's like, she was flat out cheating on you. Like, okay, I'm going to join in. Like, I listen, man, if you're having great times with it, that's awesome. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know, man. If you could sit there and watch some other guy plow your wife while she sucks you off, good for you. I don't think that's, that's great, man. Again, to each their own. Your kinks are all you. And I mean, look, if it's two women, but I again, for me, that's not my style either at this point in my life. You know what I mean?
You never know. You never know.
I will just say at this point in my life.
Way to not commit. I like it.
But no double lightsabers in my bedroom ever. Sorry. That's just that's just not for me. In the past, with randos, did that happen? Sure. But, meaning with a friend of mine with a random,
right.
But, like at the end of the day, and I probably shouldn't have even said that, but, at the end of the day, the fact of the matter is like, there's only one in the clubhouse. You know what I mean? One club in the clubhouse. That's it. You know what I mean? That's for me. I don't know. What is your take on this?
So I'm going to put a little Dayna spin on it.
We knew you would put a little Dayna spin on it.
I think like it just like proves to you that we never know how the fuck we're going to react in a situation, right? It could have been so easy for him to be like staring through the door and be like, all right, motherfucker, it's go time. Like, but he wasn't that. He was like, all right, motherfucker, it's go time. Like, yeah, let's do it. Let's get it on.
Well, he should have mounted the guy. That's what he should have done. He treated him like he was his bitch. That's what he should have done. Maybe he did. I don't know. Like, all right, here we go. Grab him by the freaking throat and just start jackhammering his ass. You know what I mean? Make a look. You want to fuck me? I'm gonna fuck you. You know what I mean?
But he took this situation. He recognized that his wife might have been missing a little something, and he was like, "All right, let's do this." And he hopped on in there, and it sounds like it worked out pretty good for them. I'm glad for them. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing that to me, husband, because
No.
I don't think that I would want that. I think no, that's probably not for me, but it is for this guy here. And man, I'm so glad it worked out that way for you.
Yeah. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a minute. Let's take a step backwards. Hold on a minute.
I know what you're going to say.
What am I going to say?
It's about the cheating.
No, actually, not at all. Check this out.
Okay.
We could be reading this all wrong.
Okay.
This could be a woman. And the woman is saying that caught my wife, because there's lesbian marriages, cheating on me in our bed with another man, meaning this has happened before.
Ooh.
Oh, now this is wishful thinking, but but I don't know, where, but we could be reading it wrong. So, all right, Stupper. What do you call it? That's not a very good name. The Stuppen. I don't know what you're Stuppen. I don't know if you're a male or a female. All right. So what we need a name for this one, because this one's got to write us back. You got to write us back. We need to know if you're a male or a female. And what do you call it? If you're a female, that just makes the story all the much more interesting. If you're a male, then I'm go back to square one on what I said. We love you. We appreciate you. We appreciate that you're living your life, man. You're living your best life. That's awesome, man. I'm cool with that, but to each their own. Again, this show, again, our conversations are not about, us. It's what you guys do. You know what I mean? And we appreciate what you're doing. It just might not be for us personally. So don't ever take offense if we're sitting and joking around and so forth. I just wanted to put that out there, Dan.
Yeah, that's what makes the world go round, is that, everybody out there does different things, believes different things, has their own, kinks and likes and dislikes and, whatever it is. I love it. I love that is what makes the world go round. We can sit here and we can talk about it. We're not judging it, because you know what? Maybe in a different universe, we're wrong, like
it's possible.
You never know. So we love it.
It's possible. I mean, look, in terms of Marvel and the whole thing with the all the different multiverse, with the whole multiverse thing going on, there could very well be a Dayna and Brim in that one of the other multiverses going, hell yeah, that's the best thing ever. Woohoo! You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Aliens on Pluto are like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Just go for it. Go for it.
One woman.
If it's good for you, just keep doing you, boo-boo. That's all that matters. But we need to know, are you a male or are you a female? And if you are a female, and I did pick up on that, and I'm correct, I need to know how many other times this happened. Because again, lesbian, it could be with a man, could be with the female. You know what I mean? Could be, They could be a bisexual couple. You know what I mean?
Interesting. Yeah. Cause I didn't pick up on that, Brim. You're with the brain today. You must have had some coffee or something.
I did. And see, look at my little thing here today. It's like, my little Stein, even though I probably shouldn't be doing it. Gentle Giant, shout out to you guys, Barbecue and Grill.
It's your brain juice. The brain juice. It's working.
It's my brain juice. Did I tell you that it was like a week ago or a week and a half ago? I went through the entire day and I was like doing a whole bunch of things. And by the end of the day, splitting headache, like right through my skull. And I was like, oh my God, this is the worst pain ever. And I realized I didn't have any coffee today. So it was a caffeine headache.
That'll
so for those of you out there who drink a lot of coffee, make sure you at least get that one cup in or just a few sips in to get that caffeine. Otherwise, you're screwed. Are we done with? Are we done with HR fucking stuff over here?
Yeah.
That's your name, HR fucking stuff. We don't know what stuff you're fucking, or fucking stuff. We don't know. All right, so let's see. The next one in here says, there have been times when I've taken craps about the size of an average or slightly above average sized penis. It stretched me out, and holy heck, is it uncomfortable for a few minutes after. I can't imagine what it would be like to have the size of an object going in and out for at least several minutes. Well, I don't know. Dayna, you want to tell them how that feels? I don't know if...
It's not my favorite, if I'm being honest.
I couldn't tell you.
But I can tell you that I have friends that all they want is to take it in the ass. That's like, I have a friend a decade ago, no, longer than that. Oh God,
Are they cute, Dayna? Are they single? Are they
very
married?
Cute,
single?
very cute. But we went to New York City together. She took home this dude and just got fucked in the ass in the shower in our hotel room. And I was like, damn, girl, like, you just met that guy. Like, my husband had to wait a couple of years to get the booty,
Wow. Like, Jesus Christ.
She
I'm
liked
in the wrong
it,
line of work. I don't know.
That's like her jam though. I have another girlfriend. That's her jam too. She just really, that's the way it has to like have something to do with like the way your body is tilted or where things are located. And cause like that's the way they come super hard is by going through the booty hole.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. It's an interesting take. Well, there you go. I'm assuming this was a female who wrote this in. Could have been a male. We don't know. The other thing you can do, my friend, Senora poops a lot. What we can do is you could just get a guy with a micro penis, and then you might be okay. Maybe it's not as big. So start small. Start small.
Yeah.
Get like a mini me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Not a mini me, a mini me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Plus the powers. Or you could get the little Brimstone mini me, and you can use that. But I don't know. It's got edges. You know what I'm saying?
Are you making butt plugs now?
No. The little things, the little...
Maybe you should start making them for the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
I should.
Brimstone butt plugs.
I don't know what it was on. I can't remember. It was either on an interview or something I did, and they were like pushing me to do Brimstone dildos. I don't remember where the hell? First of all, I could never do that. My wife would have my soul. But what do you call it? The death wouldn't be good enough for that. It would be, you know what I mean? We'd make a ton of cash, but it would not be ending well for me.
But
I would never get.
Is it like you just like standing straight up and down? So like your head was being inserted into the vagina? Is that, or were you like power fisting?
I don't remember. There were a couple of ideas that were thrown around. And again, it was all in jest and joking. I mean, I have a way to do it if I really wanted to do it.
Did they just want you to like, put a mold on your penis?
That was
that way.
That was one of them. We wouldn't be exciting anybody with that one. And what do you call it? Wink, wink. What do you call it? And then there was another one where it would have been like my face, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. There was like a couple of different things, and I think that it was so funny because they were like, well, you do this, you do that, you have all these different things. You even do the Let's Play Dr. Sex kit and blah blah blah. And they're like, well, how come you don't have anything in the adult world? Maybe that's what it was. It was on I did a couple of different adult themed podcasts with a couple of people, and I think it was either with one of the porn star ones or with one of them, the other people that they're a couple and they're into dominating and dominating stuff. And, so, and I think they had asked. So it was one of those. It was one of those. Now I remember.
So funny.
But it was funny because they were talking about, you do all these other things. How come there's no sex toys? We need Brimstone sex toys. What are you doing wrong? We get the whips, we get the chains. We need a big dildo with your face on it. I'm like, whoa! I remember the conversation to a certain extent because it obviously stands out in my mind. But yeah, I don't know if it's something that I would ever want to do.
Yeah. Definitely gonna have to get permission from the wifey on that one.
Yeah, that will never happen.
Oh, this is an interesting one here.
Okay.
My wife doesn't know the truth.
Mm-hmm.
A long time ago, when smart cars were a thing, I was having a rough day with my 3 boys at the time.
Wait, hold on. Smart cars are still a thing, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think this is probably when they first came out that he's talking about.
Okay.
They were 3, 1, and 1. Yes, twins.
Ooh.
I went to a dealership while having crying kids and asked that their staff watch the children while I test drove a car.
What?
I know. That's the first, huh?
Ouch. Okay.
I noticed how small the car was, and it would be impossible to have all the kids with me in the car. I bought the car and later sold my SUV. I told my wife it was because I wanted to make a difference with climate change. But the truth was, I didn't want to drive the kids around any more than I had to. My kids are teens now, and instead of crying, they fight and bicker.
That's messed up. You foul. You foul. That's messed up. Oh my God.
That was his form of self-care. He was like, love these kids.
Oh my God. That is so messed up and amazingly hilarious all at once. Oh my God. Listen, man, you deserve a medal of honor for that one. I take a couple of points off because, I would have never left the kids, with anybody, while I test drove the car. That concerns me a little bit.
Yeah.
But not having to play chauffeur to 3 kids, you know what I mean? I can say, all right, I can see that, man. I can't say anything.
Oh God. You know what I love the most about this is his very convincing argument on how concerned he was with climate change that he really needed to do his part. And his wife was like, yeah, okay, sure.
I almost spit my coffee out on that. That was, oh my Lord. Okay. All right. Well, listen, I think that's fantastic. I think that is a crazy story and a great little secret. And the fact that she never caught on to it is look, women usually take charge anyway. Women are the men in the family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't care what anybody says. Any man, come at me, bro. You know what I mean?
Women run the household.
Women run the household.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the what do you call it? We could beat on our chests all we want, all day, night. Doesn't make a difference. The women run the household. So she was probably like, okay, good. That gives me more time to go and spend with the kids, and I can do this and that and the next thing or whatever. And then what do you call it? And then I'm sure you took it in the ass at some point because then she got bent because she had way too many things going on all at once, and her schedule is going crazy and frantic, and she's like, and needed that break. And then you'd probably got less sex out of it or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's funny because whenever this one came in, I cheated a little bit. I told my husband, I was like, oh my God, listen to this. And whenever I told him, he was like, no fucking way I'd get away with that. And I was like, oh no, absolutely not.
No. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, if I tried pulling that shit when my kids were younger, I mean, I still have the one younger one, but if I tried pulling that shit, my wife would strap the kids to that smart car and be like, okay, go ahead. You know what I mean? Like she would like belt them down and be like, all right, see what you can do now. Or, oh, I took your car. You can use mine. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like,
oh man, I'd be like, oh, you're so concerned with climate change. No problem. Here's your reusable water bottle. Here's your, like I'd start making all the changes. You're going to make my life miserable. I'm going to make your life miserable, but we're going to do it in the name of saving the planet.
There you go. That's it. Save the planet. I'm all about it. Wow, that's
oh God, I love it. I love it. Dude,
okay.
You're kind of a genius. I love you. You deserve like a fucking Oscar for pulling that one off.
I don't know how the hell they pulled that one off. It's good. All right, let's move to the next one. I'm a pizza guy, and I've been sleeping with a customer. It's funny because it reminds me of that movie with Patrick Dempsey, but it's not exactly like that. I delivered to this woman a few times, and we were always flirty. So one time I left my number, and she called me. We made plans to meet up after my shift and had the best sex of my life. So now occasionally during my work shift, she'll order a pizza so we can have a quickie in the middle of the day. Bonus for you. I'm all in. I'm there you go. Good job.
Do you know what movie he's talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you call it? Do you?
Yeah, Loverboy.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember it.
It's been a while. I haven't seen it for, God knows how many years, but yeah. But he was doing like from door to door, right? In that movie?
I watched the movie before, but whenever I read this, I was like, shit, I need to look up that movie now. And so I looked it up and it's Loverboy. And then it all came flooding back as I was like reading the description, and it was extra anchovies. These women, he was a gigolo and they would order extra anchovies.
My God, we've never sold this many anchovies.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on? Oh my Lord. It's like a bad porn.
It is. Or a good one, I guess. I mean, aren't they all kind of
Yeah.
That is awesome. I mean, I always wonder about that. Like if you're a plumber, you're a pizza delivery guy or whatever, like, do you ever expect that at least one time somebody's going to be like, I need you to come in and help me with my orgasm? I don't know.
I don't know, man. Who knows, man? I don't know. And nowadays, and even back then, would you even trust that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day. While the guy's in there with a shotgun waiting to kill you and, use your bones for some crap. I mean, I don't see. And I mean, I was never a pizza guy, so I couldn't tell you. I mean, when I had done landscaping years ago, I was in my teens. You know what I mean? Like teens. And, I had women, older women hitting on me, and I was just like, all right, thank you, ma'am. You know what I mean?
Bringing you lemonade out while you're cutting their guy.
Yeah.
You want to mow my lawn?
Wow. I already am, miss. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean?
How many lawns you got?
You got a bigger house? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Well, you want to enter my driveway?
Yeah.
I already parked in the driveway. You told me to park in the driveway last time. Am I not getting something here? I don't know. Anyway.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Okay.
I love it.
All right, so I'm good with Pizza Guy. Pizza Guy, we need to know more of your escapades. So let us know.
Did you deliver extra anchovies to anybody else?
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, this is perfect for you.
Yes, it's not true for me, but it is perfect for me. Okay. I am a large breasted, but hate wearing a bra. I love the feel of my large natural breasts bouncing around and enjoy the stares I get from boys and men. I go get a lot. I go get a lot of dirty looks from other women, but I am okay with that. My parents don't know I do this since I usually leave home wearing a bra, then take it off and put it in my bag the first opportunity.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So that means it's a younger girl
It
living at
sounds
home.
like I'm hoping that you are over 18.
I hope so too. Um,
Please be a college
wow.
girl. Please be a college girl.
Yeah. I mean, listen, you know, here it is. I mean, guys shouldn't be sexualizing you for that anyway. But it's gonna happen and it does happen. It's part of life, unfortunately, and it shouldn't
Yeah.
necessarily be, but it is. Like in Europe it's not as bad because I think we were having this conversation on a show or two ago where, it's normal for, in Europe for people to be topless and so forth.
Yeah.
So it's
Hmm.
not as sexualized. It's on television. So it's less quote unquote sexualized. So but here it's a different story. If you're enjoying the sexualization, that's listen, all to you for
Yep.
feeling the want and need to do some things, or
And
at
feeling
least
good in your skin.
feeling good within your skin exactly is the most important part of that. But it could also attract the wrong people. So as a father, I'm going to speak to you candidly as a father and say, listen, you might want to rethink the way or the people that you're enjoying that attention from. Again, if you enjoy not wearing the bra because it feels more comfortable and so forth, I understand that. And there are a lot of people that are out there that are for that no bra movement, or what do they call it? Free the nipples or something like that.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's great and that's good. I guess the TV show Friends was big on that back in the day because all
Oh,
you
the
saw
hard
was nipples.
nips.
All you saw was
Yeah.
nips. But at the end of the day, listen, you just want to be, if you're younger, you might want to wait till you're a little bit older and you can, take care of yourself properly. Because you don't know what kind of attraction you're grabbing. I'm not saying you shouldn't do what you enjoy and what, and what feels good to you. Please don't take me the wrong way. But when you're a little bit older, there's less of a chance of one of the people who shouldn't be giving you that type of attention to approach you. Does that make sense? Am I making
It
sense?
does. Yeah. And I don't know, that's a weird one for me. So first of all, I like will plan outfits over not having to wear a bra. If I can get away with an outfit where I do not have to wear a bra, I am doing it. Like hands down, going towards it. But whenever it comes to that, there's an argument to be made about teaching young men and older men to not sexualize people rather
Right.
than teaching women not to feel, I don't want to say feel comfortable in their bodies, but teaching women not to show their bodies, you
Right.
know?
Yeah. No,
So,
I'm in agreement with you.
yeah.
Like, I can't. I'm not. I didn't want to interrupt. Keep going. I
Yeah,
just
no,
wanted to
we're
say that
not
I
there
agree with
yet
you.
though. So you're right. Unfortunately, as women, we do have to be aware of that because our society has not reached the point yet where it's taught the other way around. So there is a level of being concerned about that. I totally get that. So hopefully at some point in life, I don't know if we'll ever see it in our lifetimes where it's taught the other way. But I get it though. It's way more comfortable to not, especially if you have large breasts. Not wearing a bra can be way more comfortable. But then again, some women with very large breasts find it way more comfortable to wear a bra because they're not, like hurting themselves, depending on how big her breasts are, I guess.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Listen, at the end of the day, whatever makes you feel more comfortable is the best way to move forward. But listen, we appreciate the fact that you're sending us a little message, and we appreciate that dirty little secret. And I guess just be careful, right? Just be careful.
Yeah.
Is that a nice way to put it? Just be careful.
Yeah, definitely. I think we should all be aware. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
Such a
And and as long as you're of age, I'll check you out too.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Wear a shirt that says I'm over 18.
I'm over 18 and snapshot it to us at the Dirty Little Secrets Club. What do you call it? So, all right, this is a nasty one. This is super nasty.
Yeah.
And I read this one first earlier and just to see it because I was just like it was at the bottom of the page and that's where for some reason my phone had scrolled to the bottom. So like I went down and then I went up. So anyway, so here it is. My sister doesn't shower. She smells so bad that I can find her in a grocery store just by following her scent. If she smelled like BO, it would be one thing, but she smells like rotting vagina. I keep trying to tell her to take a shower, and she always says she will, but she doesn't. Ugh! Oh my God. That is so nasty. Seriously? Like rotting vag? Oh God. There was this one girl in high school that, everybody used to, I feel bad, you know what I mean? But you ever heard of that song, Dirty Diana? You remember Dirty Diana? Oh, you know what I mean? That's the Michael Jackson song, Dirty Diana. That her name was Diana, and we always would be like, yeah, that was Dirty Diana. This girl, first of all, she was the biggest hooch, and I don't know who would ever have thought to get on in there. But it was like, I don't want to be so gross, but I got to be so gross. It was
Go for it.
like just being on the docks, you know what I mean, of like fishing docks, and somebody left a bundle of the fish outside in the heat for about a week and a half, and it started rotting, and it was just sitting out there. Yeah, you're throwing up in your mouth a little bit. Well, that's what the chooch smelled like, because you knew that's what it was as she walked by. When you were in the same room, you smelled it from the other side of the room. Like, it was god awful. And I don't know if she had a problem with her scent and she couldn't tell. I mean, you could put some shit up in there, bro, because like it was, I was like, God knows the guys that went up and did anything in there, and she was a hooey. She'd be out there banging everybody. So I don't know who the hell would stick their thing in there. It would smell. It might dissolve and fall off in there. Who knows? It's like the what do you call it? The cemetery for lost penises. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's gross, man. No. So reading that reminded me of Dirty Diana. And what do you call it? Like, no. While she's sleeping, grab the fucking hose from outside, put it in the room, and just start spraying right up between her freaking legs. Just spray.
Cover her in soap first, though. Cover her in soap first. The shampoo from top to bottom.
Oh my God.
And then get her with the hose.
Yeah, you need to tie her down, bring in a freaking priest, a rabbi, the power of Christ compels
chloroform.
You know what I'm saying? Spray that shit down. You know what I mean? Because the beast is coming to be unleashed. I'm telling you. Lock her down and then spray the shit out of her.
My God.
Oof.
This is so funny because it reminded me of a story that my husband told me. He was dating this girl, and whenever they were like going to get it on, he said that her vag smelled so bad that he could not do it. And later on, his friend started dating the same girl. Oh, wait. My husband said he couldn't get the smell off his fingers, if I remember it correctly. No. He was like, it was so fucking nasty. I couldn't get the smell off my fingers for like 3 days or something like that. And
I'm so glad that you guys could have these type of conversations, by the way. Oh my God.
His friend hooked up with that same girl, and he was like talking about how he loved her scent or something like that. And my husband was like, no, bro, no.
I'm utterly disgusted. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God. No, man.
Yeah.
No. I
don't think hers was from not showering though. Like, it sounds like this person can like take the bull by its horns and, do something about their stench. This sounds like a mental illness to me. Why? Like, people that respect themselves and, are I dare I say normal, take showers. They just
Maybe
do.
maybe she's got one of them big old dirty roast beef flour vaginas that it all kind of like on top of
Like
each other, and you
all
have
the
to peel
bacteria.
and you have to peel it all away. You know what I mean? To kind of get to it and just be like,
You
and then once you're there,
peel
it,
one layer and it's
yeah.
like mold, and then you peel another layer and it's like algae, and like you pull another layer.
You just said algae in a vagina. Oh my God, Javarin has
Low
algae.
growth.
Oh my God, that is so nasty. Oh my Lord.
Listen, if you can fucking follow her scent like a hound dog, there's a problem. There's a problem.
Like,
Yeah.
really, man? Oh man, I can't. That's ouch. That's just very ouch. Like,
Yep.
spray the bitch down, man. Seriously. Straight, like when she's sleeping, grab some chains, some rope. I gotta believe that you have some rope in the house or some belts. Put the belts together. She'll be sleeping. Strap her in, lock her in. I don't give a shit about the goddamn room. Just grab some. You can Lysol her down to begin with while she's sleeping. A light Lysol, just so you can make it tolerable for when you're in there and you don't have to like breathe. Febreze, great idea. And then just take the, what do you call it? What's the stuff for the dishes? What do you call it? The dishwashing fluid.
Oh yeah, the detergent stuff.
Yeah,
like
just spray that sauce all over her. You know what I mean? Then throw on some freaking mane and tail. I love my mane and tail. Spray some mane and tail on there. What do you call it? You don't even have to spray. Just then grab the hose. She's not gonna wake up from the other stuff. Just pretend that she's a big old ice cream sundae. Put all the stuff on her. You know what I mean? Maybe throw a couple of bath bombs in there. It's all right. Doesn't matter if they're hard. Just that'll help knock her out longer.
Right at her head. She'll be out for at least an hour.
If you're feeling like, just you don't want to lose any fingers, but put on like gloves and reach into the vag and stick one of these things in there. And then like take a step back and just power wash that bitch. That's it. Power wash her. I'm telling you, man, you will stick that stank right off of her. F that jazz, man.
And then it will be such an unpleasant experience that next time you tell her to take a shower, she'll be like, okay, fine, I'm going to take a shower.
Like, bitch, you remember what happened last time? God damn, demon.
You want me to get the power washer? I will get the fucking power washer.
Seriously. What do you call it? It's like, possessed or some shit. If it smells that bad, it's possessed. Get the fuck out of Dodge and you know what I mean? Like, either get the fuck out of Dodge or do something about it. I blame you, sister. I blame you because if you were a good sister, we love you for listening to the show. Thank you so much and submitting. But it's your fault. If you were a good sister, you would strap that bitch down and wash her and power wash her until the freaking kingdom come. That's what I'm saying. God damn it. How isn't it embarrassing? It's got to be embarrassing to you. You walk into the store, it's like, you know what I mean? Demon pussy going up into everybody's nostrils. Oh, Lord. I don't know. I would have to leave.
Is that the next Bond movie? Demon pussy?
Oh my! An old friend of mine had come up with this whole like little skit years ago called Demon Pussy, and it was just like the most ridiculous, funny thing ever. But what do you call it? But yeah, I just stole that. But that's not my work. It's like I can't take claim. But seriously, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the old story. I'm like, God damn! What? Like seriously. Yes. I can't. I don't know, man. And then what do you call it? Your husband's old gal pal, with the stench, spray her ass down too.
Yeah. Line them all up. Power washing everyone.
Sorry, having a coughing fit over here, so I had to mute myself.
No.
Yeah. So that's my best advice. On that one. Would you agree?
I concur.
Do.
I concur.
You concur. Yeah.
This was a great batch of secrets. Damn, this is so good.
I like this one. I did like this one. This was a really fun one. I really like this last one. I gotta say. I mean, the nasty vagina. That's I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. But it is October. Is coming, and October's here by the time this comes out, and so this is like a Halloween starting episode.
Yes.
Listen. Anybody out there who has a fun Halloween story, in terms of a dirty little secret Halloween story, please send that in. If you guys have ever done a Frankenweenie type thing, or had to get it on in your Halloween costumes, or you know what I mean, something fun to do with Halloween. We've got a whole month of October, so shoot them over. We want to hear that stuff. It'll be a lot of fun. And
Yes.
what do you call it? Yeah. And the more we get, the more thirst trap photos that Dayna will post.
I have a bunch of them just waiting to go out. So
Did you see the last post I made on Instagram?
yes.
What do you call it? Can I tell you? I didn't think I looked anything special in that, but I got so many DMs after that freaking thing.
No,
I
you
was
look
like-
good in that one.
I was like, all right, and I still got it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the one that my wife actually sat and she wrote something on. I'm like, son of a bitch. Like seriously.
She was lifting her leg and peeing on your Instagram.
Yeah, right.
Make sure everyone knows.
That's what it basically is. Like, mine, son of a bitch. What do you call it? Yeah. I don't know, man. It was funny. I was like, all right, I'm gonna that's my thirst. That's my one thirst photo that I could get away with.
I like it. Yeah, no, that was a good one. That was a good
It's
one.
not like your thirst photos, Dayna. It's a completely different animal. I did like the one you just posted. What was it, yesterday?
Yes.
That was a very nice one. I commented on it. I said,
Thank you
you're
very
looking
much.
good. I said, looking good, Dayna. What do you call it?
Thank you.
Sitting on your couch, all like, hello, how are you?
Yeah.
I was like, girl, how you
I'm just
doing?
sitting here resting.
That's what I'm talking about. That's so crazy. I just took it as, oh, that's a nice, pretty picture of my friend. Yeah, but I know what half the internet thought.
Yeah.
Sons
Good.
of
Keep thinking it.
bitches. And tune in to Trophy Wife Live and what do you call it? The Dirty Little Secrets Club, and we'll be good. Anyway, I know you've got things to do, so I will not hold you here any longer. What do you call it? Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us again, as always, here on the Dirty Little Secrets Club. Dayna, you want to take us out?
Of course, the first rule of the Dirty Little Secrets Club is to tell everyone about the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
Make it happen, people. Make sure you rate, review, subscribe, 5 stars only, and we will see you next week.
You think we want something from you, you got another thing coming.